I wanted to make this. This is a small assignment that I have. It's small to me, but it's great to God because I see it as my reasonable service since I'm serving God, the living God, the true living God, not the dead gods that the church serve, but the true and living God. So I wanted to talk about this a little bit because see, a lot of people don't understand why I come in their life. A lot of people, because they don't have a relationship with God, they don't understand who I am on this earth. God sent me here certain missions on this earth. And one of them is that this is one I've been doing for a long time, is the point of serving people before they leave out of here. Before they close their eyes and enter into eternity. A lot of assignments that I've had to do, wait on people and did things for people. Didn't charge them money because it's not about the money. It was always about my assignment that God put me on this earth for. And I had people that while I was taking care of their family, they tried to pay me. But I told them no. I'm what I do it with, whole heart, not looking for money in return, but honoring God in the situation. And I thank God for oh my God, I love this lady so much. She lived across the street from me. I want to remember her name. Sheila. Oh my God, I love her so much. But I had an assignment that God sent me over there to take care of her. And guys, it was my honor taking care of her. Just talking with her and her sharing with me. And, you know, um, mm, that was one of the most amazing people I've met. So humble, so humble. And the love that I felt from her, even with her suffering and dying of cancer. And to look at her sons, mainly Jerome. Oh my goodness, both of some beautiful Jerome, but he just was, oh my God, he was just a sweetheart. He loved his mama. And I could say that about him because I know I was there. How he cared for his mama, how he worked at night, how that he really loved his mother. And I saw that in him, that he wanted to make, both the guys wanted to make sure their mother was okay. But God always liked Jerome, the one that stuck in my heart more than the other son because Jerome was there most of the time. And how that, times you say, well, I got it, but I wanted to give him a break because see, I already knew that God had sent me there because I know He was preparing her to enter into eternity. But I was there the day that she went on. She transitioned into eternity. And let me tell you something, she just went on in eternity. But and I've been around people that have went on, passed on, transition or whatever y'all call it. And how that I saw some of them fighting. They was literally fighting. Because the reason they were fighting, see, Jerome's mother, she prepared herself to leave out of here. She made the preparations to leave out of here. And she just left on out of here. She talked to me that morning. But then she went on. She would always tell me she loved me. She would always thank me for what I do for her. But you know what? I thank her and I thank Jerome for having the opportunity to serve them. That's what it's been about, serving others. You know, I was just sitting here today. I was thinking about her. I was thinking about Jerome because they are so sweet and beautiful people. And Jerome, God gonna bless you. Don't think God's not gonna bless you. He gonna bless you for how you love and care for your mother. He gonna bless you, and he gonna continue to bless you because you are awesome, and your family too. I speak nothing but the blessings and the favor of God over y'all life. That y'all life together will get better and better. And no matter what trials and tests y'all go through, do what y'all have to do to stay together to raise y'all babies. Okay? I love y'all. But I said that to say this. I've seen a lot of people God have put me in their lives to transition over. And I'm going to say this. Because of the way people have done, have lied, been deceitful. You know, even family members. I didn't know why God set me in a certain place. Because somebody getting ready to transition out of here. But they didn't take the time to get stuff right. What they did, still of them doing what's right, knowing what they did, they went and tried to add other people into their mess, knowing that they were they were the person that was wrong. But then they try to get the nieces and nephews, everybody else involved in their mess. But they're going to pay for it. Like I said, he sent me places when people going to get ready to transition over. And the thing about it is that, like I said before, 2026 is a year that you ever noticed when it first started, the year started, people was leaving out of here, leaving out of here, leaving out of here. But this year, mainly, a lot of my enemies, people that have come up against me for nothing, no reason at all, because they chose to get on that illusion that other people have built against me, like they the good person when they are liars and deceivers. But I want to say this once y'all running to the church praying and all this other stuff, God don't hear y'all. Because the judgment has already been set. Oh, she don't know what you're talking about. You all have buried people, but I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not around y'all, but I know y'all have buried people. But see, I don't know what I'm talking about. Then some more y'all getting ready to go. You know why? And I'm going to tell you this. Everybody going to know who you slept with. Because you're going to have the same disease they had. Everybody going to put it together. The little puzzle where you were trying to be slick and trying to turn people against me. Both of y'all. Everybody going to know. Everything that's hidden, it will be known publicly, in the public eye. So when you did all that stuff doing all that stuff behind my back, you didn't ever think that all this stuff would get out. But see, God gave you opportunity to get it right, but you didn't. You believe whatever you want to believe. I'm going to make this short. I just want to say that and let everybody know this is one of my major assignments. And I said that, I think, last year when these two kids called themselves getting on my post saying stuff. But God finna make examples out of people. He finna let them know that I told y'all, do not touch my anointing and do my prophet no harm, especially when you lie and be deceitful. But that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted people to know, know a little bit. This is a tiny bit of my calling. My calling is to help people transition over, prepare them to enter into eternity. But everybody won't enter the same way. But that's all I wanted to say. But you all have a nice day. Um, evening. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy one another. Spend time with your family, because some of y'all won't be here by the time this year ends. Some won't be here by the time this month ends, by the time next month ends. So enjoy your family while you can. And see, a lot of y'all had years to get stuff right, but you didn't. You laughed and giggled like everything was funny. But y'all not going to think everything funny after a while. No, all that stuff, them activities going on around y'all. Know y'all scared and all that other stuff. Fearful. Things moving around. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. That spirit of death hanging around. Uh-huh. All right, y'all. Enjoy yourself. And y'all keep on blocking, shadow banning me. It's not going to stop nothing. I promise y'all that. But y'all have a nice day. Because the word going to always get out. Because God got a way of getting everything out. God got a way of exposing everything. Well, y'all will be exposed, and I don't have to do anything.